I'm Eric Emanuel, and I've not made content because I'm shallow and I have acne. It's one of my conditions. It's why I haven't made content. I'm damn good at what I do. I'm a top driver at my company. I deliver 200 plus stops a day. I crush and love what I do. That said, you and I are capable of so much more than the monotony you trap yourself in. Whether it's a job, a hobby, if there's something you want, you should chase it. I left 2 years ago to chase after something. I got it. I became a top driver of my company. I've had a job over a year. Every time I get stressed or anxious and I'm ready to quit my job like I probably would have done in the past had I gone and worked over the last 15 years when I was self-employed with bad habits and ADHD and the autism unchecked, I would have had a huge string of jobs and things I would have started and stopped. But instead, I waited. I always bet on myself because I knew I was a hard worker and I had a good work ethic. You need to have hard work, as some people would tell you when they fly you down to North Carolina, kid. But here's why I'm making this video. As a former influencer, and I don't blame this company and I'm not talking bad against it whatsoever, but as a former influencer, things really become clear that when you are covering content, say with WWE, and you get flown out by WWE, okay, well, you have a channel that covers WWE. You have an invested interest in an audience that can promote it to them. That's a good use of influencers, fly out brand and fly out creators. But when you are a full-time delivery driver, and this is where I'm crossing a bound and I'm finally making this video, and if there's repercussions, so be it. And our lives are on the line, walking 25,000 steps a day, delivering packages, going above and beyond for our customers. And then when you're going and debuting new tech, do you bring out drivers from all the DSPs from around? No. You bring out influencers to test your new delivery glasses. People who have never delivered, people who have never worked a day of hard work in their life probably. And that's when you realize it's a scam. Influencing was never about the hard work because the actual product I loved. I loved the simulation video games. I went out every single time to talk to Rom, to talk to the team, Jinx, and be like, guys, I love what you do. Because I hated the arcade games as a kid. I'm going to break the fourth wall. Here Comes the Pain, sucked. No Mercy, sucked. Okay, the games were fun, but they were not simulation. I like sim. That's just the way it is. So when you finally see through that veil of, wait, no. My life is controlled. I work 4 days a week to bust my ass to make sure customers get their packages. But instead of inviting a driver who actually is going to use this technology, you just fly out a bunch of people who run tech blogs to promote the products that affect them when they just go and order products. No. My name is Eric. I love what I do and I will continue to bust my ass and go above and beyond. But how about you start reaching out to the people that actually put in the hard work? Put in the effort. Why don't you actually reach across the aisle and make a difference? Because I care about my community, I care about my people, I care about the people I deliver to. They are not a number, they are not a business, they are not a product, they are not a sale, they are the people. Every single day I see in my town and I want to be able to deliver them their items. My life goes and gets changed and I'm now delivering in the dark because people need items. So be it. We live in a world in the automation and everything that's going on. I stand behind the company that ultimately runs what I do. I believed in them for 15 years because I believe there's a second side of it. Those of us that order, you gotta have and you gotta need it. There's a price to pay and I'm one of the prices. And I want to thank that company because without this hard work in the last year plus, I would have started, I would have stopped, I would have quitted. Instead, I've busted my ass to be one of the top drivers. To literally have an impeccable resume with a camera on me non-stop, 6 cameras, 4 days a week. While other drivers are driving around with phones in their hands, drinks at other companies, I am trying to do it properly. Nobody's perfect, but the hard work that I put in, I'm ready to cash in. Because that's just a job. But the hobby, the thing that I love, the thing that my dad inspired me, you son of a gun, you made that video looking in a mirror and you said you were going to manage. What have you done, Eric? So congratulations. You hit your goal. You got a car. You got the job. But when are you going to get in the wrestling ring? I want to hear that E